So guys, I'm doing a Senna guide where I'm playing Senna ADC with a Thresh support. By the way, I'm Fuzz and the Thresh is my brother Fuzzy. And I hope you enjoy the video. First off is Senna's passive. Her Mist is basically a bunch of black things coming out of the ground. And you can collect it by dealing damage to it using any of your abilities. And these will give you crit chance, and they will really set you apart from other players during the late game. They're also really useful because they give Senna range, and I've seen some people outrange towers by collecting enough souls. And they also give Senna a chance to buy attack speed items because they already give her the crit she needs, so you can focus on recuperating for Senna's terrible attack speed. Additionally, Senna is a better support because of her souls, which is what I call her passive. This is because if a ally makes the kill on an enemy, minion or champion, also monsters, you have a higher chance of collecting a soul from it. And some Senna synergies are Thresh, Lucian, which is not surprising at all. Lucian is her husband. Ashe and Draven are also good Senna synergies. So some Senna first bans would be Rakan, Nautilus, Thresh, and Leona. Basically anyone who can engage fairly well, because Senna's very squishy. So ban any of the champions that have like a hook. Those are very good bans. So Senna's ability, her Q, it shoots a beam that goes slightly farther than the target that you select. It heals allies caught in the blast. It also heals yourself. That is why Senna is a very, very, very good support. And if you buff your attack speed enough, attack damage enough, it can deal crazy damage. So yeah, now Senna's W, it's really handy in a team fight or in general if you're trying to get lots of kills, because not only does it deal a bunch of damage, it also latches on to an enemy and roots them after 1 second, and everything around them, including minions, which can be kind of annoying because it's easy to miss your W if there are lots of minions. And her E, which is her Shroud, it gives her enhanced movement speed, and it can protect you from auto attacks and auto attack based abilities. It also shields you from minions, and same thing for any allies who are in the Shroud. Her ulti is basically a big blast that can go across the map, and it's really useful for finishing enemies off. And it can also hit enemies that are not seen by you, so you can approximate where they are if they're really low. Now, Senna's strategies in a teamfight is pretty simple because her abilities are set up for that. Her Q is obviously set up for a teamfight because you can deal damage to multiple enemies and heal all of your allies. And her W is really nice in a teamfight because you can root a bunch of the enemies. And her E is really good if you want to make a quick getaway if you're losing the fight. And her R is really useful if you want to get like triple kills, because you can do it on multiple enemies at once. Plus it shields allies, so that's really good too. So Senna is basically made for those team fights. That's why she's usually better late and mid game than she is early game. Though I don't think her early game performance is usually that bad. Now, there's a strategy for Senna's ulti that I like to call investing. Basically what it is attacking a enemy that is not in your lane or relatively far away with your ulti, hoping that an ally will get the kill and you will get the assist. This is useful if you're playing Senna support because she literally runs off assists, and if you want to get a better grade, so then you can achieve that level 6 mastery. So imagine this, you have a overpowered set top against a weak Ornn. Now you ulti on the Ornn, so then the set will kill the Ornn and you will get the assist. But you have to make sure that the set and Ornn are in the middle of combat and the Ornn can't really push out into his tower's range. So the set will like guaranteed get the kill. So the takeaway of this is really try to aim for those assists. So yeah. Senna wards is also very important. And her spectral sickle gives you like an extra 3 self wards or something, and that's really nice at the start of the game because you can like ward all the bushes in case there are enemies there. Dragon is also relatively important late game because of the buffs that it gives, and Baron buff is also very nice. And as Senna, you don't really want to be too up close to much enemies because they can kind of defeat you most of the time unless you're really carrying the game. If you're playing Senna support, you really want to be with basically any ADCs who are not good at poking, so then you can do all that for them. Also, tanks that are ADCs are also good with Senna because Senna can heal them easily. And what I just did was a great example of investing. I ultied on the Warwick, and in the end I got an assist. But it was kind of useless because I'm playing an ADC Senna and it won't really help much in terms of my grade. So yeah. Senna items, Boot of Swiftness is really nice early game. And late game you want to go for Mikhail's Crucible. That one's also very useful. See, this is a great example where Thresh's hook works very well because it allows you to easily just kill off the enemies. This Thresh does not know how to use his ulti at all. If you just saw what he literally did like 5 seconds ago. Now, taking Dragon, like I said, very important. And that Ornn is not smart. I'm just gonna say that because it's true. Like, you can see for yourself, he literally charged into our team. Very low life when we were fighting the dragon, and now he's charging into our turret's range. My thoughts? Okay, he's about to die. I'm gonna get the kill. That's gonna be sweet. So that Jinx is playing mid. I've never seen Jinx be played mid. I guess it's a new thing after this patch. Seems kind of weird to me. Now, since we're talking about mid, we can go into roles of general champions. Like, for example, Master Yi is a very good jungler. Because of his Q, he can easily kill monster camps, and his E helps with the bigger monsters like red buff or blue buff. And his ulti is very good for chasing, and his Q is very useful for evading the tower shots. So it's good if you wanna push really hard to get the kill. And his W is very useful early game if you, like, for example, just kill the red buff and you're at, like, no life. And you don't want the enemy jungler to gank you and kill you, because that would suck a lot. So you would W to heal yourself up really well. But this misfortune is not an especially good misfortune. I know that because I've made misfortune and I was much better than this misfortune. And other ADC picks other than misfortune or Senna are Aphelios. He's a awesome ADC even with the recent nerfs that have been going around with the patches. But another great pick is Kaylin. Her attack speed has been recently buffed in patch 10.4. Or no, 10.5. So she is really good early game. And that one is just bad. Like, I can say it a million times, it will still be true. Because he does not know how to play League of Legends. Like, seriously, bro, get a life. See, here, you want to make sure they get every single soul. That's why also Dragon's important, because he gives 2 souls. So, it's really nice if you want to... if you're aiming for lots of souls late game. So, yeah. Wow, looks like that Jinx is not as bad as I thought she was. Oh, I take that back. I totally take that back. Oh, God. We're probably gonna win this team fight, but I'm not so confident about me surviving. Okay, wait, no. I take that back. I take that back 100%. But that Katarina's low. That misfortune is definitely going for him. No, let's take the tower. And inhib. Yeah, that Baron buff is just sweet. This is, yeah, that was the Ocean Dragon Soul. Nice. Next is Elder Dragon, but I don't think we're gonna get to it this game. Considering how well we're pushing against the enemy's base. The game's probably gonna be over before we get that far. So yeah. Their team... they started out really bad. I mean, our mid lane is really taking a lot of damage. Because, as you can see, they were pushed in real hard toward the inhib. And that misfortune is trying to destroy our top lane. How annoying of her. Like, seriously, can't she just, like, join the enemy team against us? Even though, of course, in a team fight, our team will win. But never mind that. That misfortune is getting really annoying. But I doubt she's gonna win the game. Because we have... Is it? No, where's our Katarina? We have our Katarina up there fighting that misfortune. So, she's dead, for sure. So, we're probably gonna win the game. I hope you had a good takeaway from this video and learned a lot about Senna. And, most of all, I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember to like and subscribe. And, I also really hope that this video inspires you to at least try out Senna, if not main her. Unless you're already maining Senna. She's an awesome champ. I don't know why Raya hasn't been nerfing her, because she's just so overpowered. So that's all for today. You can just watch us destroy the enemy Nexus, because that's exactly what we're gonna do. Easily. The Nocturne is still not a good Nocturne player. So see you guys next time. Guys, so I hope you enjoyed the video, and remember to like and subscribe. See ya later.